everyone. This is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. I am here at Clark Botanic Gardens. I am in their rose garden. If you look around me, you can see all the roses that are out here. We are very close to the road though, but I wanted to really display this rose garden because now this is like the peak of the rose season over here. So I wanted everyone to see how beautiful it is up here, and you should really get up here during the week, on the weekends. It's just so beautiful. If you can see all those roses, I don't know, look at that really hot pink one over there. It's real pretty. Anyhow, my missions are, this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and I want to talk, we're going to talk about faith. And I know I've talked about that numerous times, but I'm doing it as another reminder, plus I have a segment that might help out that relates to it in many ways, my friends. So I wanted to pick the Rose Garden for the best place to choose from. I thought it would be the perfect place to do my video, and I'll probably do another video at another location at Clark until they close, because they close at 6. Right now it's about 5 p.m. And there were a few people here earlier looking at the roses, taking pictures, and it's really pretty over here. And it's a real pretty park, for sure. This is like one of my favorites right here. Not the hot pink is pretty too, but look at these peach ones. They're so gorgeous. Ooh, there's a wasp on there. Let's be careful about that thing, shouldn't we? Anyhow, my friends, Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and our mission statement is: we're here to guide you on your path to find God, while we support you with love and light, and show you how important truth and faith are along your path back to God, and show you how important truth and faith are along your path back to God, my friends. I'm not sure where the sun is exactly. I know it's in front of me, but also the rose garden as well. Whoa, hello, bee. The rose garden as well has some lavender around it, and this is the hot pink one I was talking about. You see how gorgeous that one is? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It seems like we're a little bit on the flight path, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me, my friends, basically. But here we're here to talk about faith, and you can hear all the other animals in the background. And, ooh, beautiful butterfly. Anyhow, pay attention to the video, Ruth. Anyhow, as we know about faith is something that I talk about often. It's very important that we have faith in a lot of things, because faith is one of the major things that keeps us going in our world. And faith can be a tricky thing, because sometimes it's really hard to believe in something you cannot see. But think about it, my friends. Faith is similar to, do you believe that the sun is going to rise every morning? Do you believe the sun is going to set every evening? That's kind of what faith is all about, just knowing that the sun is going to rise, that the sun is going to set, and that everything's going to work itself out. Now, it can be tricky, because I know I've dealt with faith myself, and I had a couple of struggles with faith myself, my friends, because I can, the sun's there, because I can get a little crazy when things don't go the way I want them to go. Oh boy. Well, a big old thing happens. We get all upset, and it's not a good thing. And I've been working on controlling that whole little situation. I'm getting better at it, and I'm glad. But, faith is just like, again, going back to faith. Faith is believing in something you cannot see. And that is the most challenging test of all, is believing in something that you cannot see. Hello, butterfly. And everyone wants proof, but the proof is actually there if you think about it, my friends. The proof is actually there, because if you look up, all those sunsets and some beautiful sunsets and sunrises that we get, that's all the proof that God does exist. All the beautiful creatures and the animals and the trees, that's all proof that God exists, because Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and God put this all together. They planned it all together. Everything that you see right here, right now, and you are also co-creators with this, is what we believed in, what we knew, we saw, what we believe would manifest for us, and it can be a little challenging, because when you can't see it, and there's so many people out there that want the proof that God exists, but the proof is everywhere, my friends. It's everywhere. Look at the 4 seasons that we have, my friends. We have beauty in the fall with the changing of the leaves. Beautiful time in the wintertime, because you get those lovely winter animals like snowy owls and things like that. And then when spring comes after winter, you get all the promise of new lives. You get baby duckling, you get ducklings, swaddlings, goslings, and eaglets, a whole bunch of different kinds of. I don't know what they call baby hawks, but you get all that proof in the spring that God does exist, because you see all the beauty that we created. Look at all the gardens that we have around us, all the beaches, all the farms and everything. These are all proof that God exists. And that's the proof that faith. So actually, is it really something you cannot see? But can you not see? Because as you saw the rose garden, this was all created by Mother Nature. God made it easy to make this beautiful thing happen, this rose garden. And everything right here that you can see is all a vision that we have of what we want to see, the vision of the place. It's our vision, because God knows what's in our hearts, what we want to see. And that is why it's hard to say that God does not exist, because there's just so much to see all around us. And faith, my friends, faith is a living, breathing thing for ourselves, because faith, and I know for me what faith does, it keeps me going in the world. It keeps me moving forward. It keeps motivating me to go places, things like that, because faith is an important thing. Without faith, well, what else do you got? Nothing. You got nothing. And faith is just important. When we have faith, my friends, it helps us to develop and grow and get stronger, because faith is a very important part of life itself. By having faith, it is faith that makes you pursue the things that you want to pursue. It is faith that gives you that push to pursue that relationship or that job, having that belief. Friends, it's that faith, that knowing that everything is going to be okay. But you only have to believe and trust and have faith. And again, we know it's not an easy thing, because, as I said, I talked about all the beauty all around us, my friends. That is proof of God in existence. I mean, that's why I specifically wanted to choose the Rose Garden this time around. I mean, I was at the Rose Garden in Eisenhower Park, I think, a couple of years ago. But I just wanted to see, I wanted you to see proof of God's existence as you look around me. All these roses you can see behind me. This is all proof that God exists. This is all proof that Mother Nature exists, that Mother Earth exists. All of this. Every single rose you see here, every single bush, every single lavender plant, this is all proof that God exists. And the birds, the trees, the plants all around us, the beautiful butterflies. I just wanted to see, look at this. You can probably see everything behind me as we walk. And it's just incredible. Look at the incredible colors of roses that are created alone. See? Gorgeous, right? And then you've got the hot pink and everything like that. And then all these kind of roses, mini roses like this one right over here. These are all proof of faith, of knowing that God exists. Every single one. One of these days I'll take you out to Lavender by the Bay and shoot a video out there. And I actually found a place with my friend Josie the other day. It was called the Big Duck, and I want to showcase that place in the future, because it's so beautiful. But anyhow, faith again, faith comes from within. You have to have faith and trust and know that everything works out. I mean, despite what we're going through right now, my friends, doesn't everything always work out? Doesn't it always work out some way, somehow? A friend told me this all the time. He goes, you get so upset about everything, Ruth, and yet it all works out in the end. It's easy to get caught up in emotion. It's easy to get caught up in things like that. And then, of course, it's easy to lose faith when things don't happen in the time you want it, because one of the things I want to talk about also is everything happens in God's time. It's never your own time. It's always on God's time. And that, my friends, can be a challenge for anybody. You got to start believing that. Look, it's coming. God is working for you. When things start to get rougher, my friends, and I think I said this in one of my talks I did earlier. This is a great way. This is a saying. I don't know exactly where it came from, but I don't know if it was. It's just very familiar. It's like this. It goes like this. When the road gets rocky and the waters get rough, it means that God and the angels are working harder to make whatever you want to happen to come true. They're just working harder. Now, for many, that's not easy to believe, because you go on, you pray and you pray and you pray, nothing, 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 and you start losing faith, which is something we have to work on, my friends. We can't lose faith when certain things don't work out the way we want them to work out. Like I just had that I just got a job now, and the finances didn't come when I wanted them to come out, but it all came out in God's time. It all worked out in the end anyhow. And that's exactly what this is all about. Faith is all about trusting and believing it's going to work out no matter what. And you have to believe it. You have to believe in the truth of that faith, my friends, because faith is a challenge for everyone. It's one of the highest of all challenges that we come in contact with. Faith. Patience is another one that we deal with every once in a while. Patience. And patience is not my forte either, my friends. My patience can weigh thin so quickly, And that's why I take up things like, bird watching and stuff. Because again, there you go. More proof of the existence of God. And having faith and believing in something you cannot see. There's more proof in the existence of God with the bird watchers. When you go out there, you see all the beautiful birds. And especially this time of year now, all the different warblers are around. The wood ducks are around. The swans, well, they're around all the time. And you'll see many different types of birds, which are all created by the one creator. You co-created these things. We dreamed these things up. We saw these things. We saw these things in our mind. And we visualized, and God took that and turned it into reality, my friends. So here's a question you want to ask yourself. Do we create our own reality? Is it possible? Is it possible that whatever's in our heart, that God hears that? And when God hears that, it takes what we have and turns it into a reality. And I know there are a lot of things that happen, like why would this happen? Why would someone want to go through that? Well, my friends, everyone has a lesson they have to learn. And if you don't learn the lesson when you're supposed to, you have to come back. And if you believe in past lives like I do, you have to come back and deal with it over and over again. And that's not a fun thing. So we try our best to do what we have to do to get things done, what we have to get done. And that is why I do this kind of work. I come to places like this when I have free time, when I'm not working, and I go out and I share. And this is usually in the spring and summer. Sometimes in the winter you see me out there, depending if the weather's mild enough. I go out there and I do these videos. I showcase all these beautiful places on Long Island where I live. I have not been out to Suffolk County because, as you know, the gas prices went woohoo, sky high. So you don't see me out in Suffolk as much anymore, but you do see me around in Nassau County, and I do my best to help everybody when I can, because I'm a minister and I want to be there for you. And I also want you to understand, if you're worrying about something right now, my friends, it's coming. You just have to have a little bit of faith, my friends, because faith is the key to get us where we need to go. Faith is what motivates us, what gets us to where we need to be. Thanks, my friends, and have a wonderful day and night, and we'll talk to you real soon. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. We love you. Namaste. Thanks.